Well, good Tuesday morning to you. And I think we have another 30 hours before we're all officially shut in one way or another, depending on whether you're an essential employee or not. It turns out that Governor Inslee declares clergy as essential. So I am at your call. All you have to do is you have all of my information, and if you don't, call someone who does. But give me a call on my phone, text me, email me, however you feel like you need to contact me. I want you to know that I'm available to do your errands for you. I'm available to just chat with you. Sometimes it can be terribly lonely being shut in. Some of you are probably going absolutely crazy with kids under your feet. Whatever it is, you just want to vent, that's fine. I'm around. But I did want to say a couple of things. One is that I truly hope that you are all well, and not only physically well, but emotionally well and spiritually well. I hope you're taking time for yourself to do things that maybe you haven't had time to do before. We have lots of time to meditate. We have lots of time to landscape. We have lots of time to spring clean, for God's sake. And just to make it fun, I'm asking you to take pictures of some of the things that you're doing on a day-to-day life, just how it is that you're spending your time. And I'd like to put it up on the church's Facebook with your permission. But at the end of the week, I thought that I would just put out a constant contact with all the funny pictures or not funny pictures of what your life is like. And it's just simply a way to communicate what's happening in our lives. And I think it's kind of fun. So send me a photo or two or three of what's happening in your household, and we can share it with one another. The other thing that we're going to do is at 11 o'clock tomorrow, Wednesday, we're going to do a Zoom, and I put the Zoom in your This Week newsletter, which is going to be going out shortly. And you can either call in by phone, or you can click the link if you have a camera on your phone or a camera on your computer, and we can just kind of check in, see what's going on in one another's lives. It's kind of fun. So if you have the time, I think a lot of us have time. If you have the time and are willing to check in with us, that's great. Oh, by the way, some of you might be wondering why I'm wearing my collar. And it's because Nancy, our secretary, warned me that if I get stopped by doing something non-essential, I could get a ticket. So since Governor Inslee says that I am essential, then maybe my collar will keep me from getting a ticket. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So the office is going to be closed. And as I said, I'm ready for a chat. I'm ready to pick up your prescriptions. I do wonder if maybe everybody wants to see what kind of creative recipes you can come up with all the food in your pantry. I know that if you're like me, you have lots and lots of food in your pantry, food that you don't eat, but it's there. So maybe you could have a fun time trying to figure out a recipe with chickpeas and spinach. I don't know, but maybe even at the end we could have a coronavirus cookbook to publish. Whatever. Anyway, the most important thing is if you're running out of a script, I am there for you. I will pick up your script for you. No questions asked, no problem. Just let me know any time of day. That's fine. As far as food is concerned, try and eat what you have. I'm happy to go out and get essentials, maybe basically peanut butter and jelly or eggs or milk or something that you absolutely have to have. I'm happy to do that. But you know, things like toilet paper, let's pretend we're Europeans and throw our toilet paper in a trash can next to the toilet and empty that every day. It's going to be interesting to find out what we consider a luxury and what we really need. And this is an opportunity for us to figure out, you know, I don't know, how do we live a little bit more simply? Because as Thoreau talks about, you know, simple living leads to more joy. So maybe we'll get something out of this. The other thing that I wanted to point out is this exercise is really showing us how connected we are and how much we rely on one another. And it really flies in the face of that American way of self-sufficiency and, you know, independence and individualism. And the truth is that we are all connected and we all do need one another. And there is great power in community. So one of the things that was brought to my attention this week was, you know, this is not a house of worship, it's a home of worship. And we're all brothers and sisters, and we're all here for one another, and that's it. So I love you all. I really miss you, and I look forward to seeing you on Zoom, hopefully tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Talk to you later.